My name is Agnieska Gierej. I am a postdoctoral researcher at B-PHOT. When I was a child, I didn't know who is scientist. That's the first of all, and I really liked learning. I was reading a lot. This was my it was my hobby to learn and get more information about how the world works. So I was thinking I can be a teacher. Yeah, so that was my first impression about the future. I was a bit laughing when I saw this question because I thought, I never asked anyone for permission and I didn't even bother to inform anyone. It was very natural. So I knew I have to go to university because I want to learn more. After high school I went to university and I did my diploma, and I really liked research. So when I was doing my research, I find a lot of freedom during my work, which really pushed me more into science. It's very tough because I am not a mother myself, but I have many friends who are mothers and scientists. And no, you should not choose. You should have it both. You should have idea that it's possible to have it all, but it's not easy. It's very difficult to balance your work life with your family life, and it is also difficult to not feel guilty about choosing your career over your family or opposite. And in order to do so, you should have very supporting and involved partner. But it is possible, and I think we should try to get it just easier for women. No, not directly, not at my work environment, and definitely not in Belgium. I am from Poland, and I was raised in a, let's say, gender-biased family, so I did face it in my family, as a matter of fact. So it was not always easy. And I always felt, and I carried with me a feeling everywhere I went, that I have to prove that I belong, that I have to really bring something to the table, to show that I know what I'm talking about. Yes, we should. It's not easy because what I observe is that everyone should do what they like. That's the beginning. So if a girl likes science, they should study science. But in order to encourage them, we have to show that science is a cool and nice thing to do. But when you are a child, when you're a teenager, you want to be likable. If there is a group of girls who have interest in science, most likely the other girls would follow and do the same. But if most of the girls are only interested in beauty products or another thing like human sciences, then there will be more difficult to the other girls who are maybe interested in science to follow different path, to break this a normal pattern. So we should make it very approachable for everyone to study science if they want to, but if there is no choice to make, then nobody will follow this path, right? So for me it is quite really important to show that there is a possibility to do whatever you want, and if you want to follow your own way, just approach art, approach science in the same way. Just the options have to be available. So first of all, we have to really get rid of this stereotypical image of a scientist who is an old genius with crazy hair. Yeah, he's sitting in the library and doing research solo. Yeah, this is the image that we have as a society. And a scientist can be everyone. Scientist can be a woman, can be a man, it can be a teenager who is doing his research, right? So science is something that can be done by everyone. And this is the first thing that we can do, and we also should show in media some role models which maybe are female scientists, to show to children that, look, you also can be a scientist. So that's what I think. This is very important, but not because of fairness. because we want everything to be fair. 50% women and 50% men. It's not about that. It's not only about equality and fairness, it's more about science itself. Science is all about inclusivity. If you want science to be better, you need to allow everyone to participate. Because the actual question is, if you want to get better output, you should allow everyone who is in interest of making research to actually get the output for those people as well. So it's all about inclusivity for gender, but also for race, also for different ethnicities, or for people with disabilities. So if we put all these people together, then we will get more insight, and then it will be more diverse, creative, research output. Yeah, it's 50-50, right? Yeah. So B-PHOT is a great example that proves that we have equal opportunities in our institution, and that means that we can really prove that it's possible to have a great potential both for male and for women.